Welcome back. It's still Entertainment TV live on Metro Television. So we are wrapping up on Big Brother Naija reunion, and everything happened on Friday. And so I'll hand over to Helen to just give us the final episode. Just give us what actually happened. Helen, take it over.
Thank you very much. And that was like the last day for the reunion and the day before. So the day before, Rachel and Diana and Giddyfire had their own back-to-back, including Beauty as well. So I'm taking it from Giddyfire, where Giddyfire, was, Groovy was there. So we didn't really notice how Playboy Giddyfire is also. And, he had a thing to do, or more or less like was speaking to Diana, told Diana how much he likes her and all that. But then Diana's disappointment was just simple. For you to come and tell me on TV, national TV for that matter, that you like me, and then the next moment I see you with another person in a posture that is not so friend-like, like it's more than friends. Like, according to her, the way, Rachel was seated was saying so many things, and so she wasn't happy at all. And then that's why she narrated exactly what happened. That's why she, more or less like fought Rachel. But then for her, she wanted to do that with Giddyfire. She wanted to act accordingly with Giddyfire because this was somebody that spoke to her and not the lady instead. But then again, because when she went to the washroom, came back, Giddyfire was nowhere to be found, and then she, approached Rachel because at that point she was just angry. But then she apologized that she could have reacted better. But Rachel on the other side wasn't so happy. He feels like, why, if you say you don't really like a guy, why are you, reacting this way, among others? But this is the case where Rachel was also aware that, Giddyfire liked Diana, among other things. But, people and how they go about stuff and love. Sometimes you also like a guy. But according to Rachel as well, she never had feelings for, like, it was nothing personal. It was just a game she was there for and nothing else. So Giddyfire didn't really say much. He will laugh through almost everything. And so we'll leave it at that. But now let's move to Beauty and Groovy. Beauty was disqualified during BB Naija season 7 Level Up edition. Now, they were asked what it is really, Groovy and Beauty. Was it love? What it was? And, Beauty made it clear that Groovy came to her, talking to her about how he likes her, among other things. But from the start, he says that I want to be more than friends. And, it went on, and later on said, I want you to be my girlfriend. And so they were that good. But then the problem was that other people were in the center of their relationship. Everybody wanted to have something to say about what they were doing. And for her, that was probably her mistake. And she also said that anytime if anybody wants to go to the house again, whenever you have a relationship, don't go and be talking under the duvet. Like, let people hear it. Because it seems that a lot went under the duvet that probably we didn't get to see or hear. But according to her, she never went to Groovy. It was Groovy that came to her that he likes her. And I'm like, okay, that's just, silent shade to someone. In other words, Fina was the one that went to Groovy and whatsoever. But then again, for her, she doesn't have anything against Groovy. When they started their relationship, she had no issues because she believed that Groovy could have moved on once she was no longer in the house. But then Groovy made it also clear that he probably didn't do anything bad to Beauty, and Beauty was disqualified because of the things that she did wrong and what so no. So it was just one thing to the other. But then again, all in all, it didn't seem like there was a headway. It didn't seem like there'll be anything between these two. Though I saw Beauty like she was very relaxed. There was some maturity in there. She was very focused, not really bothered like how Fina will react to a situation. But Fina, on the other side, made it clear that, look, for me, you were not my friend. She said Beauty was not her friend. So, they were roommates, among others. So there was nothing bad as you have left and then I now want your boyfriend. But, the amazing thing is that you were the same person that said, focus. You are here for a game, so focus on it. Forget about Groovy. But once Beauty had left the house, you were the same person now with Groovy. So, I mean, what form of story is that? But according to her, they were not that close, and many other things that was not so nice. So as for Sai, he made it clear that there was no girl code, because if there was, someone is your friend and this is the boyfriend. Once they leave, you don't have anything to do with them. But hey, it is what it is. Time have passed, things have happened, and we move. Now, on the final episode of BB Naija season 7 reunion, now we had the Bella and Beauty You know, these two also have their own bruha, because initially Shex liked Beauty. He has said many times that he could have moved to Beauty. And so Bella also knew about that. So there's some form of more or less insecurity in there, which she denied. And many times have said stuff about Beauty, which is not so nice to say, you know, some of the things she said about her. But I understand that this is your man you like, and he's also claimed that he liked this person. So it's understandable right there. But then at the end of the day, Shex, Bella and Beauty are not friends, but Shex on the other side is friends with Beauty. And, you know, it's funny how Bella says she has no problem with it. I don't know whether that was for the cameras or it is really what she's feeling. But then before the show ended, Famsabi was also in the picture as a playboy, where Diana was surprised because Famsabi told Diana how he likes her, not knowing he has told Amaka same thing, not knowing he has told other ladies same thing. He lay by her in the picture, among others. And there was that square there. But then all in all, they are gone. And I felt, well, it ended not so much on a high note, but hey, it is what it is. And some have had their issues with, you know, Ebuka probing into the relationship of others and not into Shex and Bella as he did with others. But hey, who are we to say what? But then that'll be all for Big Brother Naija Reunion Season 7. What are your thoughts, general thoughts, and how the show ended?
Okay. Reunions are meant to be exciting. You meet old friends, old housemates, and then you talk things through. But this reunion was one that I feel like people didn't really get to have their closure.
Right.
A lot of gaps were in there. A lot of things happened. I mean, I wish I could say more, but our time is fast spent. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a recap and then I'll give my two on that.